Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a first impression on some Wet n Wild items. They just released a few, like the primer, water, a brow product, and I do have an eyeshadow palette I want to go and use and create a nice beautiful look with. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you want to see what kind of look I create and what I think of it, then let's just keep on watching. So the first product that I have is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 base primer water. So I'm hoping that this is a dupe for the Smashbox primer water or whatever primer water there is. I can't remember what brand. So it is a really beautiful packaging. There is roses on it as well. It looks like their standard other sprays that they have. You get 1.52 fluid ounces, which is, I mean, that's quite a I think that's quite a bit, honestly. I'm not that sure. But for the price of $5, I think it's pretty nice. Now, I did read online this is supposed to be a dewy finish, or just like an illuminating, hydrated look. So hopefully this works for my skin. So this is what my skin looks like beforehand, and we will see how it does. So the sprayer nozzle, it's pretty aggressive. You do get some droplets on your face. It's, you know, pretty aggressive. But it does smell nice. If you don't like fragrances, I would not recommend it because it is pretty fragranced. Definitely smells like roses. So my skin does look really luminous. It looks healthy. It looks really nice. It doesn't feel smooth. It's not like a smoothing primer. It's not a pore filling primer. It just looks like my face has some life to it, which I think if you wore foundation or and your skin's looking a little too powdery, I definitely think this will make things melt together and kind of make everything look lifelike and like it's actually your skin. So my skin is looking really nice and luminous. I would definitely so far recommend it. So now we're going to be moving on to the brows. I have the, there's a hair. Okay, we have the Wet n Wild new brow pencil. It's a micro brow pencil and it's in the shade Ash Brown. Now the packaging does remind me of Anastasia Beverly Hills. It has a spoolie on the end and the tip of it is actually really fine. So this may be a good dupe for the Anastasia one. They had another one which I have actually right here. This is more of the triangular shape, the teardrop or whatever you would call it. Looks like that. So I mean, it's just whatever your preference is. I don't really like these. I do have two of them, so I do want to use these up another video, but I'm excited to try this because if this is a good color, this may be my new go-to because it's so inexpensive. I believe this retails for $2.99 or $3.99. I'd have to look and check. I will leave everything down below with links and everything. So I'm just going to go and spoolie in my brows because it does have a nice little spoolie on the end of it. Wow. Oh my god. One thing I did not say, it does not say it claims to be waterproof, so that is a drawback if you want waterproof brows. This ain't it. So I love the color. I think that is a true ash brown and it is really cool toned, like really nice. I am really enjoying the color. It is really it is a perfect match to my hair color and I'm kind of digging it. Like I'm pretty surprised how nice it actually looks. Now I don't know how many shades they have, so hopefully you can find your shade. It would be nice because these are just, they're nice and they're really pigmented too. I actually had too much in my brows at the very beginning and then I just went in with a spoolie and it easily just like blended itself on out and that was all you needed. So definitely would recommend picking this up. So now I'm going in with the new Wet n Wild palette. It's called VIP Purple. So this is probably the closest thing I will probably ever get to Natasha Denona just because of how expensive it is. So you get 5 mattes and 5 shimmers. I think they're kind of lacking in the color situation. These two literally almost look the same. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. And they don't have a nice tone that's a little bit brighter than this for the pale people. If I want to go and highlight the inner corner, there's nothing to highlight the inner corner with, so I am going to be using a separate item to do that. So I'm going to go first into the shade Transition. So these seem to be really tightly pressed because I'm not getting any kickback whatsoever. And they're pretty dusty when you go and tap on the brush. Okay, so what I'm noticing, there's this one little area on my lid. It's like right there. It's like not really popping up. But it's not picking up any color for some odd reason, or it's looking a little patchy right there. Now that doesn't normally happen. It could just be because I haven't worn makeup in a while and my eye, or like the primer or something, but something's not working with this one eye because it's just this one eye. The other eye's fine. But that color is super pretty. I really do like it. Next, I'm going to be going into this shade right here and just putting it into my outer V. Now I'm going to go back into the first transition shade and just help everything blend. The dark shades are very pigmented. I really do like how this is looking so far. I mean, that transition shade is very, very pretty. Next, I'm going to be moving over to this shade right here next to it. It's just like more of a deep plum in my opinion. I'm going to go and really just tap into that and just kind of really tuck that in on the outer edge to go and really deepen up that outer V. I think it's blending out really nice, and I think, yeah, you see, it's that one line. It just won't blend away. So there's nothing much I can do. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's like a pinky fuchsia kind of color, and I'm just going to be putting it right in the middle of my lid with my finger. It's going to be a pole look today, but that's what it looks like. Not that pigmented. Okay, that shade was kind of a letdown. Now let me just give it a swatch. There. Man, maybe that's matte. I can't tell because in the pan it might be more of a sheeny kind of color. Not that impressed. Now I'm gonna actually take this pink right there and kind of just go over that to hopefully save the day. That's what it looks like. I mean, to me, that's kind of a letdown. And these are very sheeny colors, so I don't really know why. Like, beautiful on my finger, but when I just, like, tap, it's, like, barely there. Give my finger a spritz. Really dry it off, and then let's see if that helps. No. I'm just gonna go and give you guys a swatch of it. Like, it looks super sheeny in the pan, but maybe it's not. Like, maybe it's more of a sheen color than a matte. Because these are obviously mattes, but these look very sheeny and, like, you know, they look like they'd be shimmer. Okay, so I guess then we're gonna go and take this color right there, put it on with our finger, maybe put it in the inner corner. Let me try another finger. So that one definitely looks very sheeny, and just kind of press that maybe on top. I don't know. Definitely not fast. Okay, this is aggravating because it was on my finger, and where is it? I see some of the sparkles, but it's okay. It's nothing to write home about. So I'm just gonna go into the crease again with this shade. Just go back and just help everything blend out. So I'm gonna be taking this Wet n Wild multi-stick. It's in the shade Burning Bridges. I'm actually gonna put this underneath my lash line. This can be used however you want. It can be used on the mouth, on the lips, on your eyes. Now that is really nice. I really like how that is looking, even though my eyes are kind of a flop on top. I'm just gonna go and take this and just kind of blend. I'm gonna try to go and put some more pink. See if maybe that'll work. Let's just like really dig into this one. I mean, on my finger, just gonna see how that works. So alright you guys, I'm gonna finish my makeup off of camera and I'm gonna let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay you guys, so this is the final look. So I'm gonna go and run down everything that I have tried out. This palette, if you do want this palette, like these pinks are really much a letdown for me. I can't really recommend it. I mean, I really only like 2 colors, which is this color right here and honestly the darker shades. Those are the only colors that I really do think performed really well. The pinks disappointed me, these two disappointed me, this disappointed me. So I'm gonna have to go and give it another go and see if maybe it's just those colors. Maybe they're really more of a sheeny kind of color instead of actual shimmer like I thought. So maybe that's my own bad. But it's not as pigmented as I would think because I know their last palette was super pigmented. So I'm gonna go and keep trying this out. Yeah, multi-stick in the shade Burning Bridges. I like how it looks underneath my lash line. It's smudged out very nicely. I did go and set it a little bit with some darker powder, like darker eyeshadow from the palette. I really think it looks really beautiful. I'm really gonna have to go and keep testing this out though. I really do like it. And the brow product. So far the color is spot on. Super impressed with it for only like $3.99, $2.99. Super happy with it. So if you can find your shade, I totally would recommend this. Out of everything, I would recommend this. For the primer water, I would definitely have to pair this with another primer, like go and use something to fill in my pores and then go in with this. If you like scented things, this is something for you because this does smell like rose. If you don't like scents, don't buy this. It does smell like rose. It did illuminate my face. Now I am wearing highlighter, but it did illuminate my face, make it dewy and fresh and alive. So I think if you wore foundation, you could actually use this to go and like set it as well to kind of bring more life back into your face if you're looking too powdery. I definitely like it, so I will keep using this, and if my opinion changes, I will let you know. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.